It's taking me back to the moment that Anthonette and her sisters were here playing as kids, not realizing how drastically their life was about to change.
Right?
I can't imagine. I can't imagine what kind of life she's lived.
There was no trace of her. There wasn't anything that showed maybe a forced abduction. There weren't a lot of her belongings that were missing. It's just so bizarre that at the age of 9, she could just completely just vanish.
Where are we going?
This is
This is where they
the
live.
home where Anthonette Cayedito was last seen.
204, right there. Remember that night that there were several knocks?
I don't recall a second knock.
You don't recall a second knock
I
at
don't
all?
recall a second knock. I know Wendy's the one that said
There was a second knock.
that there was a second knock.
We also read on the report that your mom said there was a second knock. This case has really thrown a lot of investigators off. FBI has been involved. Gallup Police has been involved.
In Gallup, there was no abductions like this. This was unique. The information I was gathering that this person took flowers to Anthonette, that was a big red flag.
You spoke of this gift, and that was a necklace that he had brought some flowers, right, and a gift.
The thing that troubles me the most is to think what she's been through, who she's been around, who's had their hands on her.
I'm Anthonette Cayedito. I'm Anthonette Cayedito. Who said you could use a phone? Hello?
Have you heard the call?
Yeah,
You've heard it?
yeah.
And do you feel that it sounded like Anthonette?
I could say yes. I could say yes.
Her mom, Penny, said that it did sound like her. Couldn't find her. They weren't able to trace it. They do believe the phone call came from Gallup, even though she had said she was in Albuquerque.
Nobody has ever reported on that golden ticket in this police report. I see it as a confession. I see it as a confession.
Because nobody wants the real story. Nobody wants to dig the whole story. They want the interview, but it's for different purposes. It's the interview that the media has from 1986 and the story that was ran, but the story of our lives is not that.
Right.
Like, that's just what the media knows. This story is different.
This guy that's alive, he should have been picked up. Like right away. As soon as she made that statement, somebody should have been dropping the dime to Gallup and saying, pick that dude up.
You say we're looking into the case of Anthonette Cayedito, and we want to know if you'd be willing to talk to us, that you were interviewed by police and FBI. We'd really want to get some more information from you about this case. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to carry anything in my hands until we're ready.
Okay. You guys good?
Yeah.